Going on YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Non-Compete. Hope everybody's having a good day. Monday, back to the grind, back to the routine. I actually went to New York this weekend. First day was actually pretty nice. I got there, I took a bus up there, straight shot, like 6 hours. And once I got there, I checked into my hotel early, and I was able to go get a run in. Ran a mile. I ran up the West Side Highway along the water. A ton of other people that were out there. And then I ran to the World Trade Center, which was cool. That's running under the big buildings and along that water is like, I don't know, I didn't feel like I got tired. My legs felt a little sore though, my feet a little bit, because I ran in a shoe that I don't usually run in, and they definitely don't have a carbon fiber plate in them. I ran in the Off-White Prestos, which are just like pure, like a sock on a shoe bed. And yeah, I could definitely feel the fatigue in my feet, but maybe in my lower leg as well, kind of like in my calf area. But not complaining, just saying how used to the carbon fiber plate we get when you're actually wearing like running shoes specifically for running. So after that, I got a matcha, and then I forgot what the place was called. But I got a matcha, sat there for a little bit, drank that, and then I walked back to the hotel, showered up, and then headed to a few stores in the area that was near me. I stayed in Soho. And then eventually I made my way to a city bike. I got a slice of pizza and I grabbed the city bike and I rode the city bike all the way from Soho to Central Park. And then I parked the city bike, and I walked a little bit down there by Fifth Ave. I rode the city bike all down Sixth Ave, just taking in the sights, looking at, people watching, etc. And that was cool. And I parked it and I walked. I went to the Louis Vuitton store down there, the big luggage building that everybody takes a picture with. It's kind of crazy to see. And then I went to Goyard. I picked up an item at Louis Vuitton that I've had my eye on forever, and I grabbed a couple items at Goyard that I've had my eye on forever, and I got a gift for wifey as well. So I'm gonna unbox those real quick and go from there. Well, first up will be this pickup from Louis Vuitton. Absolutely love it. It is a garment. Came in this nice garment bag with a hanger, with a zipper. Pretty cool. I actually believe this is my first clothing piece from Louis Vuitton. I'm super happy with it. I love a denim jacket. A denim jacket is like a staple I have to have in my closet. And when I saw this one, it took me a while to justify like the price point, but after I did, 100% in love with it. Piece that I'll have in my collection for a very, very long time. Turn that over. We have this light damier, light wash Louis Vuitton denim jacket that I absolutely think is fire. You can look at the quality close up, the detail. You can see buttons, thickness, pattern, the detail, yellow stitching, nice pop of color. chain link here for hanging. I'm just super happy with this. Like really, really happy with this. It's heavy, good quality. Got your hits on the inside. Your additional material in here on the inside. Pockets in here. Buckles on the back so you can tighten it. Super happy with this pickup. Can't wait to just throw this on randomly. I'm telling you, this will, like, where I'm at, it doesn't get super duper cold. I kind of wear shorts all year round. Even though it like does get cold, I don't ever really like feel the need to always wear pants or sweatpants. And so I don't have a big puffy jacket, and I don't need a big puffy jacket at all. So a denim jacket has always been a staple in my collection. And I'm at the point now where I'm really just trying to like I don't need 3 denim jackets. Like back in the day, I had like a light wash Levi one, or like a dark wash Levi one, and a light wash Gap one. And I would just have multiple. And now, with pretty much all of the items I own, I don't want multiple of the same thing. I want the best of the thing that I can get. So, if I have a car, like I don't want 2 or 3 cars. I want the total of those 2 or 3 cars to combine and get the one best car that I could get. Does that make sense? Some other stuff like watches and jewelry, I'll have multiple just because that makes sense to me still. But even in that case, you know, I could, if I actually sat down, I could justify consolidating. But this is the jacket that's on. I feel like it fits perfect. Absolutely love it. Button it up. And this is with a hoodie underneath. Plenty of room. This hoodie is thick for sure. You know, good to go. Super happy with this pickup. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So that was the purchase from Louis Vuitton. I also ordered a pair of jeans that'll be here tomorrow. I tried on some jeans in store, and I actually purchased a pair in store. Now I got back to the hotel room and I tried them on again, and I went to sit down and I actually felt like some stiffness and discomfort in the hip area. So I ended up returning those the next day. I bought them on Fifth Ave, and then I ended up returning them to the Soho store. Obviously, I kept the jacket, but I went online today and ordered one size up from what I had. So I tried on the 34, and the 34 was way too big, and I wanted to try on the 32, but they didn't have a 32, so then she brought out a 30. I tried on the 30, and the 30 was too small. In the moment in the store, it felt like the 30 was the right size. So I liked the fit and stuff, but when I started going like that or lifting my leg and stuff, I couldn't really move much. And so I want a pair that I could just put on, no brainer, not think about, and go out the door. And I had a pair of APC denim jeans, which are petite new style, that were extremely tight, to the point where I would look at them in my closet and get uncomfortable. That's how stiff they were. And that's what comes with raw denim. I get it, but I definitely should have brought a different size, and I ended up having to sell those. Took a loss on those on eBay. I don't want to make the same mistake with this pair, because this is a pair that I'm going to keep forever. Rips, tears, everything. Just keep them. We'll move on to Goyard. I'm going to keep the jacket on just for effect. Let me throw on a hat real quick. Oh, not black. I'll throw this on since we got the yellow stitching. I'll compete trucker. I'll compete trucker hat. This is what I grabbed for wifey, which the verdict is still out on if she's gonna keep this or not because of the size. This is a Belvedere PM. Grab for wifey. This little flap is what keeps the flap from going out. You can see, got it open. I grabbed this from the Goyard store in New York. So there are only a few in the country, I'm sure. You know, if you're interested, you probably already know that. But there's only a few in the country. And I grabbed this one from the Goyard store. I think it's on 63rd. Down there by Central Park. There's a paper, dust bag, everything. All this stuff. Receipt, etc. And she has the gray tote and I have the gray wallet. And she likes the bag, but it's smaller than what she anticipated. And so I think she's debating whether or not she wants to get the MM because there's a larger version. And so I'm waiting on her to decide. And I'll either send this back by mail or I'll take another trip up there and go exchange it, swap it out for her, and go from there. This is the largest size. I'm interested in one for myself, not this exact model. I actually want a zipper, I think. But I'll just throw it on real quick so you can see it. Again, this is for wifey, but I feel like a lot of men wear this. I think this is a popular bag for men as well. And like over in Europe and stuff, I think this style bag is big. So I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll keep it if she doesn't want it. Y'all let me know in the comments if this look crazy or not. I think it looks good. I don't need to carry as much stuff as her. She has like all types of stuff that she would keep in there, but I can make this work for sure. Pull this out. I like that. I think personally I would want a zipper, but I could throw like my phone in here. This little camera that I carry could fit in here, but I would want it. I would want a zipper. I would feel like stuff's gonna come out, even though it's probably not. I just feel more secure with a zipper, but that's what it looks like on. Pretty nice. Nice little bag. Keep it flat down like that. Alright. So this one this is on the biggest size, so that kind of concerns me. Looks good with the jacket. The hoodie. To me. So that's what I got for her. Again, still waiting to see if she wants to keep it or not. We'll go from there. Let me lower this thing back to the smaller size. Drop this back in. Fan of Goyard. I love their products. I don't know. When I look at it, it's just something about it that I enjoy. So, put that there. Put this here, and then we'll get to the next items that were specifically for me. Pull this out. There's my stuff. There's my receipt. You see, person I work with. Shout out to Travis. And yeah, 20 East 63rd Street, New York. That's my receipt, etc. I'll put that right there. We'll get to the unboxing. So first up, I have this nice toiletry bag. So this, you know, I really was supposed to be in the NBA. You know, that was my dream. And so I see guys like walking the tunnel and stuff. I'm like, dang. Like, I like that, you know? Like, a lot of their outfits, a lot of the, like, flashy, loud stuff, like, that feels, like, regular to me. And so, I've had my eye on this for a long time. And the one I really struggle to fit stuff in. But this I could really just carry, like, probably clip it on something. But I'm happy with this. I really think I could put the loop on here and start a new trend. Wait till we see the next item. So this is the toiletry, bowling toiletry, I believe. This is a G on the zipper. Love the pattern. I went with the dark color because I just feel like it's the most classic. It's the most, like, I like the yellow, I like the green, but I just didn't want to feel like I would get tired of it. The yellow, if it's on top of like the sink, like say we're at a hotel and I just plop it on the sink, I feel like this will wipe off easy and it'll hide wet marks and stuff. And I feel like the yellow wouldn't hide it as easily. Even though I do enjoy the yellow, I really like the green. I just felt like this was the better color. And then there's a tan. There's one with the tan, but the black just kind of made everything solidified for me as far as what I wanted to do. I could carry this like this. I could strap it, button it down. Alright. Carry it like that. One side button. This is how I'd be in the tunnel. Going to play for. Who would I play for? Don't even matter. Not Miami. But boom. Walk like this. Have all my goods in there, etc. Strap that down. There we go. Lotion, mouthwash, toothbrush, deodorant, beard oil, cologne, all that stuff gonna go in here. And I'm very particular about the stuff that I get as far as like everything has to match the aesthetic. So like, I'm not gonna put no super cheap cologne in here. I'm not gonna put no super cheap mouthwash in here. I'm not gonna use those products in general, but just like, I like to be able to like this just sitting here on my desk. I like just looking over and seeing it, you know? That just makes me feel good for some reason. We'll move on to the next thing. This is a duffel bag from Goyard that I'm super excited about. This is the 50. Goyard 50. Goyard 50. Has the straps, black. Super excited about these metal feet on the bottom that Louis Vuitton does not come with. Okay? Metal feet on the bottom, Louis Vuitton does not come with that. So when you set it on the floor, you know the leather isn't touching the ground actually. So super excited about that. I also went with this color because the book bag, Celespin, I believe is how you pronounce it, is also on my radar, and it looks best in this colorway, in my opinion. You got the green. The green duffel is fire as well. But you have, if you want to get like a set, it's like the green throws everything off, in my opinion. So I wouldn't get a green book bag. Like, I like the green book bag, but I want to be able to just bring it everywhere, whether I'm dressed up or dressed down. And I feel like the green is loud, it's fire, don't get me wrong, but I'm not going to be the type to have like multiple in the collection. So I just need one that goes with everything, and I like it with anything I wear. If I'm wearing shorts, it goes. If I'm dressed up a little bit more formal, it goes. And I feel like this color goes with everything. Goes with khaki, goes with black, goes with gray, goes with all the colors. So super happy with this. And then on the inside, they actually make you buy this is a lock and key that it comes with as well. Let me show you that real quick. And then I'll show you what they actually make you buy separately. There's the keys with the G on them. Pretty cool. And then here's the lock. So I can actually lock this bag safely. And you really can't get into it without cutting the bag open. The other thing that this comes with that Louis Vuitton doesn't come with is this cardboard piece in the bottom to structure the bag. I actually bought one of those separately when I got my other duffel. And that's something that's really cool. Hardware, legs on the bottom, cardboard in the inside. That's all really cool. Now, it doesn't come with the strap to carry it with. You actually have to buy that separately. So, I went ahead and bought this separately, and it comes with this for your shoulder for comfort. So you can see this is kind of cool. Is it not? Wow. Oh, there it is. Wow. This, as I'm looking at it now, is literally a blank. Okay. There's very small hits of Goyard on here. There's my serial number. I don't want to show you that. But yeah, on this, the only thing that says Goyard is this little metal piece right here. You probably can't even see it. On here, you have the hit of the G. And on here, you have this. And then also on the metal. But the way this works is this will strap into here like so. We'll go probably second one down. So now this is locked in. And then this, actually, I need to take this off because this needs to go on. So this will need to go on here. Right? Push this through. So now that's on there. And now put this here and go like the second one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll go on the second one. Put this on. Now you have the strap. And where this goes is on the bag, like so. So we go one side here and one side here. So now, even though I probably just put it like this, we're ready to go. I might shorten it so it could be up here like that. I might shorten it, but that's what it's for. And again, you had to buy this separately, just this belt. But I have an idea for it. I'm gonna show you what I was thinking in a second. Which I don't know if it'll work now, but this can also go over the shoulder like that. Yeah, we're good. I think going with 50 was the better option. I'm excited about this pickup for sure. Cool. We got this and this. So those are the things we got. I'm gonna play around with these a little bit more. I'm gonna put it over here on my actual Rimowa stuff. You can see how it looks. And I love that. I think I'll stop there with the video. I appreciate y'all listening to me ramble and letting me share my pickups with y'all. Other than that, it's Monday. We'll figure out what we're gonna do with the bag wifey got. Figure out if we're gonna pick up anything else. I probably would want to take it back just in case I'm gonna grab something else. Take it back in person and go from there. I appreciate y'all watching, and let's keep it going. Love y'all. See you in the next one. Peace.